This is an instructional video on how to blow out your sprinkler systems for the winter and winterize the irrigation system to prevent freeze damage. First thing you want to do is find your main water shutoff, and teeing off to that should be your irrigation system. And if you can't find it from there, track it down from the tap out on the outside exterior of the home, and you can follow it down. This is our valve right here, which we're going to shut off just like that. There's also a little valve back here. It's hard to see with this light, but it's right behind this valve, and it's just a little drain valve that we're going to drain this pipe right here, this 3/4 inch copper that is on the inside of the framing is going to have water in it up to the valve right here. When we're finished with this blowout, we want to drain that into a cup and release any other water pressure from the irrigation tap out to this valve here. So we've shut off the water, and we're going to go outside now. Take you outside to the tap out on the irrigation system. So just bear with us for about 10 seconds and we'll be right out. Got our compressor hooked up already, and what we will do here first of all is walk you through some basic steps. So this is the tap out. Right here is where it goes into the house. We just showed you we want to drain that pipe right there. These are your main ball valves, and this little setup right here is where we're going to hook up our air. So we've got that hooked up, and you can actually get this little fitting right here that'll hook up to any compressor hose. You can connect that right here, and you can either leave it on or take it off and cover it for the summertime. So what we want to do next is open up this little valve right here. This is the release valve. That's going to let air into the system, and then we're going to just simply open up each valve one at a time. This will put the air into the system, and it will blow out all of the excess water that's remaining in the lines underground. About 100 pounds of pressure per square inch is adequate. Once you see most of the water come out, you'll start hearing the air. And it's not absolutely necessary to get 100% of the water, but if you can get 90% of it and there's a little bit left over in the lines, it's not going to hurt anything underground as long as the majority of it is gone. So we've still got a little bit of water coming out, so we'll let that run for about 10 more seconds, and then we'll just simply shut it off. You can also do this by setting your clock and having each zone open for 1 minute. So we'll close that valve. We'll let the compressor fill up for about 10 seconds. And then we'll open up this other valve here. This will blow out the remaining water in this other zone here. And we just do this for each valve in each zone. I have 6 zones, 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And so we'll just go through each one and we'll pump air through the system, which will basically remove all of the water and prevent any kind of freeze damage. Once that's done, you're going to want to open up these valves about halfway, which is about a quarter turn like that. You're going to want to do the same thing like this right here, and that's how you should leave it for the winter. Now you can see this system already had some freeze damage on it. That's because homeowners did not blow out the system in time a couple seasons back, and there was an early freeze overnight, so we used a shark bite coupler to repair that damage, which was real simple and easy. So we'll open up our third valve in front, close this valve here, and basically that's all you have to do. Now sometimes it's required that you drain this little valve right here if there's any excess water, but a lot of times when you blow the system out, most of the water will be gone and it won't even come out of there when you're done. The other thing you would want to do is cover up your copper pipes, your brass fittings with an insulation and waterproof plastic bag with duct tape, something like that, to prevent any kind of freezing, snow or buildup gets around there. So that's about it. So thanks for tuning in. This has been another patio and home improvement from Denver, Colorado. We are a Denver landscaping contractor. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment box. And hit the like button if you like the information you received on this video. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Have a great day.